Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello friends, welcome to Entry. I'm a quant educator and I have brought a very important topic for today's session. You know that your SBI prelims examination is almost over, okay? And now it's time for mains preparation. So that's what I am here, okay? SBI PO 2021 mains preparation strategy is very important and we don't have much time to prepare as well. I hope you were doing that from the beginning, okay? Because you have got lots of time for this SBI PO examination. Now listen to me very carefully that it's not in this video I am going to give you strategy for quantitative aptitude section, okay? So quant section is mine and I am going to give you the inputs for how to prepare the quant section, okay? Now listen to me very carefully. It's not just quant. If we were talking about IBPS PO, that means you must have got lots of questions from arithmetic segment as well. But here most of the questions you will be getting from DI and some of the questions you will get from DS. Yes, you might get some of the questions from arithmetic portion, but remember lots of questions will be asked on DI, okay? So in this video I will give every details for you. Look, here is the last year analysis of previous year analysis of SBI PO mains examination of quantitative aptitude. Look at this. You know that there will be 35 questions from quant section and majority of the questions were from DI. That means 25. So if you take the ratio 5 by 7, which means 71 whole 3 by 7%, approximately 72% questions were asked from DI. And not just a simple DI, there were lots of different DI. I will discuss how what kind of DI they have asked you. But before we move on to that, listen to me, the whole procedure. Miscellaneous problems were there from 7 and quantity based problem. Quantity based problem means quantity 1, quantity 2. It will be a comparison between these two quantities and you need to solve both the value and then you will elaborate that how the question is going on. So 10 questions from miscellaneous and 25 questions from DI. Okay, so this is a very important information because it's a trend. SBI has changed its trend from 2017 and how it changed its trend from 2017. They kept asking lots of questions from DI section and lots of questions from a new pattern inequality question, which is what? Quantity based problems. Okay, all the problems were of difficult and moderate level. Okay, so let's discuss what kind of problems they have asked in the 2019 paper. Look at this, data interpretation analysis. The DI questions which were asked were listed below, okay? Time and work DI, table DI, Casslet DI based on probability. Look at this, look at the topics, look at the arithmetic topic they have chosen. They chose some very interesting and some very tricky topics. If you don't know the concept of those topics, you might not be able to perform well in the examination. Other one based on number of students and other meaningful data. Okay, population based, line graph DI. All right, line graph DI. So these are the analysis of DI questions, but it's not just end here. Let me give you some idea. As I have told you that from 2017 the pattern has been completely changed. We have seen 3 DIs on time and work. Okay, 2 DI have been asked for SBI PO and 1 DI asked for IBPS PO mains. Okay, but all the arithmetic based DI have been asked in the mains level examination. Yes, some of the DI can be asked in the prelims examination, but remember those DI were not a match for mains level DI. So listen to me very carefully because you can get DI on any topic. Look at this. You have got DI on probability. In fact, in 2017 SBI PO 2017 mains exam was a benchmark, was a standard they said. And they have asked DI on every arithmetic topic, whether we're talking about discount, probability, okay, time and work, all right, and what? Time and work and boat and stream. In fact, lots of aspirants have come to me and asked me, sir, where are you teaching boat and stream? So I have asked, why are you asking this question? Because they said this kind of, the DI was asked on this topic. If you don't know the concept of boat and stream, you might not be able to do well in the examination. And seriously, that DI was a bit different. In 2018 have seen some normal DIs, but again 2019 have been a bit difficult for the aspirants. Okay, so they are changing with time, and this year we saw some really good questions in the prelims examination. But as I have told you that the cutoff will be on the higher side because of the pandemic situation. The current scenario suggested that lots of aspirants are fighting for their lives. Okay, that's why they will fight till the end. And if they are fighting hard, that means they will raise the bar. If they raise the bar, that means the cutoff will automatically raise. They cannot, one thing you should know, that examiner cannot go to mains level in the prelims examination. And if the examiner cannot go to the mains level, that means aspirants have already prepared and they know how to work on their weakness. So they have got time, they have got a year time. Okay, they have got a year time, and you should know that they will perform well. And if they are going to perform well, lots of aspirants were of CAT aspirants. Okay, so if CAT aspirant is competing with you, that means they will automatically raise the bar, because they don't want any opportunity to let it go. Why? Because the SBI PO provides high perks and a reputed job as well. So if someone has got the opportunity to get the job in this sector, he or she might take it. So what I'm trying to say is that one thing you should know, that don't miss any arithmetic topic. All right, don't miss any arithmetic topic, and try to watch the videos on banking 2.0, because we will keep providing you all the data for mains exam as well. Okay, just watch the current affair. Look, one thing you should know, that current affair is the game changer in this examination. Okay, if you're getting general awareness paper, you might see lots of questions have been asked on current affairs. If you don't know that current topic, you might not be able to perform. Okay, so listen to me very carefully. For quant section, you should start preparing, because in 2017 we have got the feedback from the aspirant that those who have not done any of the question have got selected in the mains examination, and they were preparing for the GD and PI. All right, GD and PI for their interview. So if that has to be a lot of confidence. Okay, so listen to me very carefully, that do not miss any of the arithmetic topic, because any of the arithmetic topics can be chosen by the examiner to give you the DI. Okay, data sufficiency is nothing but all the data will be given. Okay, and you have to work on that according to the time. Let's say that they will compare, let's say that they will give you quantity based problems. Okay, and let's say they will give you that whether option 1 is correct, 1 or 2 is correct, none is correct, either one is correct. So all the options will be there. You just have to choose it, whether the particular question is as lengthy as the previous one. You just have to choose the data sufficiency question. You cannot afford to lose the data sufficiency question. Okay, it's a logical question, and sometimes you don't need to solve the question as well. Okay, one thing you should know, we can see we might see some new pattern questions. Okay, so you have to be prepared, and if you have got the new pattern question and you don't know how to solve it, just don't try and waste your time on that question. Okay, so what I'm suggesting is that do not waste your time. Okay, and you might get lots of questions on data sufficiency, like average based questions, like profit and loss questions. So what you have to do is, sometimes you have to solve the whole quantity, let's say that the whole question, to analyze that whether the statement is correct or the conclusion is correct. Okay, so you just have to think rationally, and keep practicing and keep giving all the tests we are providing you on the Entry app. Okay, so that's my suggestion, that's my strategy for you for the mains examination. I hope you all have got the suggestion, and if you got the suggestion, if you like the suggestion, you must press the like button, and do not forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. So keep watching Entry. Till then, thank you.